Happy Saturday. I am back. I apologize for the last 2 days. I was a bit sick and I needed to still work, so I had to make the hard choice of letting the body rest, which every now and then we all do need to do. So we're starting out today with some cat cows. We're going to focus on getting a nice pump since we've let all the muscles rest for a couple days here. And we're going to really take our time, as you can see, stretching out the core, warming it back up, reactivating it. Going into our donkey kicks. Fire hydrants. These are really short shorts and like a ballerina top. I'm wearing like a women's yoga outfit today. But you know, I don't fucking care. I need a sponsor to give me good clothes. I love people that tag me with what Frank needs to do fashion-wise. I always think to myself, do these people see me on camera? Do they see what I'm wearing? Do they actually think I'm going to be the solution here? What's up, Ethan? Jack Hughes got hurt? I didn't hear about that. All right, let's do a child's pose. Coming to butterfly. Happy Saturday. So what I do anytime I feel that, I call it the pre-cold. When you know you got a cold coming on, you can still hear a little trail of it in my voice. I really get proactive trying to fight the cold before it gets bad. You know, typical with the weather changing and all. I'm taking the subway every day, people coughing, sneezing, shit. But I just hydrate and eat fruit like a madman, and then go to bed insanely early, and then try to sleep in, which means really I wake up at 5 and then force myself to go back to bed. So I nearly live streamed yesterday and the morning before, but I was so sick I knew that I wouldn't do a good workout, and I knew that it would just make my illness go on longer. So that's my logic on that, just so you guys know. Deadlift? You mean dead hang, Ethan? I don't really do deadlifts. I do them when I go into the power cleans, but I don't really do deadlifts as a standalone because of the pressure on the joints and the knees. I really prefer ripping my air squats and other body exercises. But a dead hang I'm open to. It'll be interesting after resting for a couple days. So we're getting back to our crunches. That little button bruise I had on the left side of my lower back has healed. So these aren't painful anymore, which is nice. A couple days, they really hurt. The only thing that I still feel is from Monday morning, we ran 10 miles, did a full workout. The right knee is still pretty sore, and we ran the following day. So I'm trying to take it a little bit easy on the right knee and really stretching it out. I think we're going to save traditional cardio, meaning running, for tomorrow. But we'll still get cardio today because we're working so hard. Let's go into reverse. If you can't get your hips off the ground, especially for beginners, let me scooch back. Just do your legs. Keep your back flat, and try to just lift your legs. This is going to work your abs, your lower stomach incredibly hard. And as you get better and you practice, you're going to get those hips up in the air, get that butt up in the air, get a full reverse crunch, unfold slowly. Legs don't touch the ground, but hover just above it and come right back up. Oh, it feels good to be back home. Now let's do these nice and slowly. Right leg is straight, left leg is bent. We're going back and forth slowly. Opposite elbow to opposite knee under control. The slower you go, the harder it gets. Really emphasizing that touch, the knee to elbow touch point is the flex point, where you're really going to feel that burn. Okay. Let's plant our hands, toes go out, so we got our feet flat on the ground. It's downward facing dog. Let's pedal our feet. So with a sore knee, might not want to run, might not want to keep pushing that. I am an old man. However, I still want to stretch out my legs. Because again, there's a big difference between being sore, hurting, and being actually injured. When we're not actually injured and we're just sore, we still want to make sure we're getting our stretch in. Up dog. Let me adjust the screen just a little bit. So one more time. Down dog, vinyasana, up dog, vinyasana, down dog. Plant the left foot, right knee to right elbow up in the air, step it through. Plant the left hand, right hand up in the air. It's not quite a plant the left hand, but you're putting your hand down. And there should be nearly no weight on it. You can see here it's just a couple fingertips. You can just put one or none at all. And that's really going to stretch out the groin hamstring. On the side where your leg is bent, ditch the music for a minute. Down dog, vinyasana, up dog, down dog. Plant the right foot, left leg up in the air, left leg comes through. Breath, reach forward. One more flow. Vinyasana, up dog. Vinyasana, push up into a dip. Into a plank. Thank God YouTube and ESPN came to an agreement. It's really funny how these monopolies totally jerk us around. And then once they come up with a good enough deal behind the scenes where, their CEOs are going to get their bonuses for tens of millions, then they all celebrate and act like they're heroes and they saved us, even though they're the ones that created the problem. Very much the political way to do things. Create a problem and then take credit for trying to solve it. Okay. On our bums, legs crossed, no weights, one hand in front of the other, on top of the other rather. Seated twists. Still warming up that midsection. We're also getting the traps, getting the shoulders, getting the pecs warmed up without using any weight other than our own body movements. And everything we've done so far is for all levels, all genders. You can adjust by putting one knee down on some of those harder to do twists and yoga moves. In terms of repetitions, you can always do less. What you want to focus on is the form. And even if you can just hold the pose, reach a pose, try to get close to a pose, that's progress. All right, legs apart. Grabbing the toes for me. If you can only get to the knees, the shins, it's fine. Keep practicing. Let's go to one side. I like to have my same side hand on the outside of the foot, opposite hand on top of the foot. You're going to really feel this in your hamstring. And the other side. Another thing is when you're doing a stretch that focuses on one leg, make sure you're still cognizant of the other leg. You don't want it to just be limp. You don't want to just ignore it. You want to have full body awareness. It might sound weird or unimportant, but it comes in handy as you do more and more full body exercises like squat, like pull-ups and other things of that nature. Still getting everything out. All right, we're going to do our balance stretch with a sore right knee. More than ever, I want to emphasize when you're doing your quads, you want the same hand on the same side as the foot going up. So opposed to going across, diagonal. So whenever you're stretching out the quads, by pulling on your foot, I really recommend doing the same side like this, opposed to coming across, and then you kind of twist your knee. This keeps it right on track, so even when it's sore, you're not going to strain it. Grab the knee, look behind you. Keep your balance. All right. Let's see how the right knee hangs up, holds up as I try to balance on it. Balancing on it doesn't seem to put too much pressure because you're perfectly centered. All right. Fuck. Just breaking my headphones. Oh, okay. All right, let's go for a dead hang early in the workout here as we're fresh but warmed up. My record is 143. Let me just do one quick set of up dogs to get the inverse kind of warm up. just quickly. All right, deadlift, dead hang time. I'm going to try to time it myself. Our record is 1 minute, 43 seconds. This will be probably the least warm up I've done pre-dead hang, so we'll see if that hurts or helps, but it's good to experiment a little. All right, I'll do it from maybe, I think that angle, you'll actually be able to see the whole goddamn thing. All right, 1:43 is the record. Can we get 144? Can we get 144, ladies and gentlemen? Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. All right. What does it say? 1730. God damn. And now it's 15. I don't know. I have no idea. Fuck. I didn't keep track well enough. I think I said 15:30, and I think I got off at, or was it 17? It couldn't have been 15:30. I got off at 17:30, 125. Yeah. That's okay. A couple days off. Came back, sub 130. Might try another one today after I do some more stuff. Not the best dead hang though. So let's get back on the floor. Get back into crunches. What's up, Veronica? Thanks for timing, Ethan. Sorry, it was a weak time. Got to get that back up to 140. I'm actually not too pissed about the time though, because it's coming off of 2 days rest where I haven't even really warmed them up fully yet. Stretch the back one more time after that dead hang. Pretzel stretch. Great for anybody watching football all day today. You can really never do too many cat-cows. If you want to keep that back flexible, if you want to open up your hips right in there. You can see how high up I'm getting, tucking the stomach in, keeping the head down. And then the opposite, getting my ass lower than my hips, popping it out with the head up. Since we're not running, we're not doing air squats, we're kind of protecting the right knee. Let's do another set of donkeys. Side. All right. All right, we got the bench press set up. 135. Just a hair. So we're going to do some bench press leg lifts here. Do not do this with weight to start. Do not do this without a spotter to start. So we go from push to pull, even though we just did a dead hang. Let's get some pull-ups. These will be tough. That's 10. I'm going to quickly adjust the bench. This is a mistake a lot of people make. They know it would be better if it was a level higher or lower. And rather than quickly switch it, they'll just do it uncomfortably. And I'd rather take the time. I do not have the longest arms, so I don't want to overextend when I'm trying to lift off and re-wrap. So by going one full level lower, the lift off is going to be from like here rather than having to do a awkward full extension push forward. You see it took what, 30 seconds now. I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable in my form. Okay. Whew, getting a good workout today. Push pulls. Got a dead hang in. Maybe we'll do another dead hang after we've done a ton of stuff and see if I can like get a minute or, not expect a record breaker, but just do it tired. All right. Another set of bench press with leg lifts. Woo. Got to scooch forward a little. You can hear me hitting the perch on the way up, which can be quite disorienting if you haven't made that mistake a million times like I have. All right, that's our second bench. Now we come right back to our pull. Flash IV, body armor. Basically every workout. Not basically, literally. So it's coursing through the veins right now. That was another 10. Let's see if I finally have the positioning. First two sets went fine, but I want a really nice clean where I don't hit the perch or nothing. This song is not adequate. This song is adequate. All right. Let's get 10 clean ones here. Good shit. Good shit. Good flow there. No break. Push, pull, baby. Woo! Good morning. All right, so the shoulders are on fire right now. So what we're going to do is grab our light band. Our yellow, which is only 10 pounds. See how I hold it here? We step right through the center of it. It's going to give you great symmetry, range of motion, and isolate each part of your shoulder depending on the movement. So this will really get the lateral muscles, meaning the sides of your shoulders. Transition into straight forward. Just to get the front, the top of our shoulders. And then we're going to grip it, come up to here, press, lower, bring your forearms into the middle, press. And this is going to really work your rotator cuff, the back of your trapezius, as well as the tops of your shoulders. And that's how all three motions together in a circuit are going to blow up your shoulders. Okay. Got about a 30-second, 40-second break between sets. In those 30, 40 seconds, you can do sit-ups. I've got until about that 34-10 mark. I'll get over 100. Whoo! Yeah. 10 seconds. All right. Up to a couple hundred crunches. Shoulders are still on fire, but at least we gave them a little mini break. Let's shake it out. Backward circles, mini circles, backward, big forward circles, small forward circles, and we're back. Now, to confuse our body, let's mix up the order here and go with the opposite. So starting here with our press turn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. come forward. Sorry, both arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, we come back down. 31-25, 36-25. To 300 crunches today. Roll over. 10 cat cows. 2. Great for loosening the lower back. 3. And the shoulders. You can see that nice subtle shoulder movement. 4. We're stretching it out and then we're letting it loose. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, one more set on our shoulders. With our 10-pound yellow. All right, this time we're going to start straight forward. Ten. Sides. Press in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shit. All right, we're at 300 crunches. Shoulders are absolutely blitzed. Shoulders are fucked on fire. Great work on the shoulders between the dead hang, bench press, pull-ups, and then the shoulder band circuit. I'm putting my arms down just to let my shoulders fully rest. All right, back up. It's 350. $375. 400. 'Now my stomach's on fire, distracting from the shoulders. With this big ass set going for 200 reps and 500 total. 450. 40, 39, 8, 37. 470. 480. 490. 500. Don't let your feet hit the ground. All right. Dead hang. 3 sets on the bench. 3 sets of pull-ups. 500 crunches. 3 circuit works on our shoulders, full shoulders. 3 sets on a 3 workout circuit. Now we're going to get into some rows. Keep working on those lats. Keep building our grip strength. We've got the big boy here, 80 pounds. So this is like two 40-pound dumbbells. We're going to arch our back, kind of stick that butt out, exaggerate it a little bit. Step through. Again, with that butt sticking out. And the arched back. Trying to pull it up to your rib cage. It's about 12 reps. My shoe untied. Okay. We don't want to take breaks. We want to superset things. So what's a good superset to those? We're going to grab two 10-pounders. We're going to get into twists. Our feet are close together. We're keeping our elbows off of our rib cage. We're getting the bottom of the dumbbell down here, basically to our opposite hip bone. I mean, it's above it, but in terms of how far the twist is. And this is going to really hit everything we've been working on, our shoulders, our abs, our grip strength. Meaning we're challenging muscles that have already been not just activated, but worked. And that's where we're going to find real growth, real progress. Different angle. If you ever watched my Rough and Rowdy knockout, when my hair got knocked out and I was blind, I started swinging as hard as I could. And I've been doing this exercise for years, not in the context of boxing, but those haymakers, the power, this is where it came from. And even if you're not planning on fighting on 48 hours notice, typically fights happen on 4 seconds notice. And it doesn't hurt you. It will hurt the other guy if you got some serious power in your punches. Obviously, that goes for both men and women. If you get attacked, being able to punch someone in the jaw with power is a useful skill. I'm not kidding. It's a functional strength. All right. Let's arch our back again. Let me just give you a little bit better on the waist. That's the right angle. Notice the breathing. That flex point, I'm giving a good exhale. Breathing into the muscles. A lot of people hold their breath through hard reps. It's not the right way to do it. Even if you feel like temporarily it helps you, you're not going to maximize your potential. Nice breaths right here at the relaxing point, followed by the exhale. It's going to get you more oxygen into your blood. Because our heart's beating fast, the blood is going to get to the muscles. So fill that blood up with oxygen. Your muscles fill up with the blood. You're getting oxygen right to the muscles. That's how you build up your stamina. All right, let's get back to our twists. This time we're going to go with 5s. Super light. But it's going to give us an opportunity to move more quickly with perfect form. I even have my hands slightly curled inward like this. Sorry, where's the right view? Basically just going like that. Just going like that. And by putting that little twist on, what I'm doing is making my forearms work more. And I'm also forced to keep the weights up high. So everything's actually working harder. Big, wide. All right. Whew. Let's get back to our bands. Oh, I'm sorry, we still have our 3rd set. Stepping through, arching our back, up to the ribs. Last set of twists. All right. We're going to grab our 40-pounder, get into our variant curls, regular curl, wrist faces the ceiling, hammer curl, palms stay parallel, reverse curl, palm faces the ground. Regular, palm faces the ceiling, hammer stays parallel, reverse. Go through 4 times for 12 reps. All right, I lost track of reps here, but I'm just rolling through variance, getting a big pump. As we'll focus on doing multiple proper bicep sets tomorrow. Still want to get a nice little pump in today on our more shoulder chest driven day. I also am stunned that I get to an hour so quickly, in my mind, so quickly, without any cardio. I'll put on muscle, I think, very quickly just by not running for a handful of days. Yeah, the arms definitely feel strong today. Give it that. All right. So we're at 500 sit-ups. Happy Saturday, everybody. For anybody that is about to spend the day watching college football, this little stretch sequence might save your back. Try to touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, guess what? You're like 99% of the population. Don't feel bad. Start with the knees. Go for the shins. Go for the ankles. Go for the midsection of your foot. And then you work your way up. But if you just give up and you never practice, you're only going to get worse, much less not get better. Pretzel stretch. Put one foot over the outside of the opposite knee, and then you take your opposite elbow and bring it over the opposite knee. So I got my left foot over my right knee, my left elbow over my right knee. Sorry. My right foot over my left knee, my left elbow over my right knee looking behind me. It's a lot of lefts and rights. And again, for those getting ready to gear in for football, cat cows, they are your friend. They might feel awkward, but not as awkward as walking around with sharp pain in your lower back because you were sitting on the couch all day slouching. You can do a few of these at halftime, make a huge difference for you. All right, we're at 500 crunches. Let's get some more. How you doing? Just let me know if you need any space.
No,
I need to stay out of your way.
no, I'm using on this.
Okay.
Low key.
All right, let's get into reverse crunch. 750. $775. $800. $30. $850. $875. $900. This is becoming our biggest and hardest ab set we've ever done. Hell of a way to finish here. Now, can I do another 100 to get to 1,000 without leaving my sit-up formation? Because these reverse curls aren't exactly a break. These are hard. So let's get back into it. Let's go for 1,000. We just need 100 more. Here we go. $10. $20. $30. $40. $50. $60. I think that was 50. Sorry. 60. $70. $80. $90. That is 1,000. So after 1,000 crunches, a bunch of reverse, this is gonna really hurt. Whew. Midsection is on fire. It's probably our third or fourth set of donkey kicks, which means get a sneaky 30, 40 reps here. We build some good glute muscles on a non-leg day. You end up sneaking in some good work. And you're basically doing it as a functional rest point from the muscles that you're really focused on today. You can even see the muscles in my left leg activated just by being the base foot. All right, let's get one more hand pump on our arms. All right. Right now we're just hammering out some reverse. Now let's go into hammers. Sorry if that was confusing. We were doing reverse curls. Now we're doing hammers. And regular. Palms facing the ceiling. All right. Ode to Rough and Rowdy. What we're going to do now is superset. Go from fast twists to slow under control twists, back to fast twists. Back to slow twists. Working our shoulders, our obliques, our abs, our grip strength, our biceps, and our back all in one. Not to mention our traps. One more fast one. And then we're going to superset it by grabbing our 80-pound band right here, stepping through, arching our back. We're going to stand straight up, come into hammer curls. Reverse curls. This is going to build up your forearm strength, your grip strength, make you much better at things like pull-ups. Hold. Then with no break, we grab our 10s again. We go right back. slow. Go fast. Grab our 10-pound yellow band, no break. Up and out. Straight forward. Up, in, up, in. Down nice and slowly. Grab our dumbbells again. What I like to do is wait till I'm in pain and then count down from 20, 19, 18, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Go back to our big boy 80. Step through. Arch your back. Okay, come on, curls. Hammer. Reverse. Regular. Two hands. Hammer. Reverse. Hammer. Reverse. Grab our dumbbells again. Twist. More. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 20. Okay. Take our black band, 40-pounder. Step through. Let's focus on regular curls. We did a bunch of hammers and reverses, getting our palms facing upward at the flex point. Now we're going to twist with a big old plate. Grab a 25. steering wheel. I'm looking through the hole. Press up. Press down. And from there, one more row of the 80 pounder. Step forward, hammer, reverse, hammer, hold, reverse. One more on shoulders. Step through on the 10. Just 5 reps in each motion. Your shoulders should be on fire. And one last set of twists. Down. And one last variant curl. That's one of the most efficient super circuits you'll ever see in terms of getting that upper body pump at the end of a workout that had already consisted of a lot. Going through our regulars, our hammers, our reverse curls, freestyling through our variants. Hammers. And hold. Incredibly challenging circuit there. Really works a little bit of everything. And shows you can really mix it up different ways. All right. Well, I am tired. That was one hell of a workout. But you know what? Let's do a little bit more. We're at 1,000 sit-ups, which is great. Let's do a nice long plank. Started at 122.50.
crawling like. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Have a good day, everybody. I love you all. God bless.